Hello everybody, welcome to another Exposed video, and the main reason why I'm sounding incredibly bored is just because I have a group of people with me right now.
Hi.
My name is...
It's me, Super Mario Ian.
I also have my friend Cleverx with me, so that way we...
What's up, YouTube Nation? I'm your host, Killer Cleepstar.
Dude, that was...
Let's get right into the news!
And I'm Super Mario Plush Party. No one
That
cares.
will be fun. Alright, well, we're on the topic today of EpicMarioBros, the YouTube channel. Now, he apparently has a community on Google Plus that is literally called Drama.
I've been in it for a while.
Now, the problem is, with this, it's all about getting his fans to hate on people for having an opinion on him.
What you're seeing right now is messages about, him, saying crap about Mario Plush Gang and all that stuff, because...
And it's really harsh crap, too.
He
would target...
One thing, I talked to him about joining Mario Plush Gang, and I told him, like, hey, your video's okay, it's just that, well, it's not really a qualification for Mario Plush Gang, considering it doesn't really, have a lot of jokes in it, and the plot's like, it's like your typical SML video. I mean, like, that's what I think of it, honestly, but I didn't directly say it to him.
And that's where... That's his problem with people. Like, that is your opinion on him, and he doesn't respect opinions. That's his problem. It's like, I could have my opinion on him, and he will hate me for it.
He also
now, I never...
his comments.
He stalked my comments, and he found me defending myself because I was, because somebody stated that it looked like I was copying him. I don't like being called a copier, because I like to have original work, and I was defending myself, and if you look in the video footage, he was saying that he hates me and that I was this horrible person, and turning everybody in that community against me because I had an opinion, and I was just trying to make us not be the same, just make us look different, and that we are both two different people. Jacob, what's up?
I have a question. How old is this guy?
He's 13 years old.
He's like
13 years old?
I think
yeah,
it's
13. Yeah, 13 years
14, 13, something like that.
Yeah, I would expect this kind of thing from a certain other person who I would like not to mention, and he's younger.
It's toxic.
Actually, guys, he's at 36.4K now.
Yeah, he's like 36 subscribers.
The kid, EMB, all he needs to do is learn how to use criticism to improve his videos. Not pretend like it's hate, in that what he does when he gets criticism is he acts like they're hating him.
And I know a lot of people are wondering, hey, why did I add Cleverx in the commentary? Oh, it's simple, because me and Cleverx review SML. And do you want to know why SML is improving on his content, like, I would say from his terrible videos back then? It's just because...
He pays attention to our reviews.
We give out constructive criticism, and do you think he'll be like, oh, I hate this, if you're not a big fan of my videos, get the fuck out? No, he's... It's like,
I give him constructive criticism, and it's good criticism, and if he just listens to it, instead of acting like it's hate, then he can improve his videos and he can become a better plush tuber. Okay. Instead, he turns...
Hell, I would even give out constructive criticism to him if he wants to join Mario Plush Gang. Okay, I'm willing to do this right now.
What's up?
You are okay with making more auditions for Mario Plush Game, but I'll give you tips. Make a better plot, make better jokes, and don't try to copy SML.
And improve your voice acting.
There's a reason there's comments, is because every single one of his videos is Junior, just like SML.
Not all of them, but the majority of them.
Most of them are Junior.
And the repetitive idea, Junior hanging out with his friends. Is that a copy of SML? Totally it is.
It's okay to, like, take inspiration from...
No, and I know the total roles. Oh, wait, SuperJoshuAbros1, don't you make Bowser Jr. videos too? Remember Bowser Jr. being a brat? Okay, well, here's the difference between my Bowser Jr. and SML's Bowser Jr. My Bowser Jr. is a complete brat, doesn't care about anybody. Bowser Jr. from SML, same thing. But does he care about his friends? Of course he does.
It's okay to have a bratty Bowser Jr. in your videos. What's copying SML is not having a bratty Jr. It's having all of your videos based off of him.
Well, when you look at... Well, there's a difference between, like, criticism and then constructive. When you see people who go, like, this video sucks, and you don't give out any points, that's one thing. But when you say, well, your camera work needs to be a bit better, you need to improve on voice acting, your editing a bit sloppy. If you say stuff like that, and then you say, like, how to improve on it somehow, like get a new camera or whatever, then that is trying to help the person making the video.
That's his problem, though. When he gets stuff like that, he doesn't listen to it. Instead, he pretends it's hate.
Like,
Hell,
That's dumb.
like, that's pretty sad. A 30K subscribe channel,
And he turns his subscribers against other people.
oh my god.
And if you look, some of my subscribers and people who comment on my videos are literally trash talking me in the community. And I'm sitting there like, really? Like, why would you do that? Like, these are
What
people
is
who I make
very,
videos
very funny
for.
is that, like, he thinks he can get away with this with Google Plus, like, sharing.
Oh my god.
In my
There's just
opinion,
something-
it comes down to maturity. If you're going to be a professional on YouTube, you need to understand that there will be things that you do not like to hear from people, but you have to take that and use it to your advantage.
SML copycat, you're going to be called this and this and that. But
You're gonna get that.
You want to know why you're going to get that? It's just because, obviously, it's the real life, kid. It's the real life. You're
Like,
going.
I know this is probably like a bad example, but PewDiePie, he's the most subscribed person on YouTube. You know how much hate he gets every single day?
So much, but you see,
Oh yeah, and Markiplier too. Don't forget Markiplier.
like, I get hate too. I'm sure everybody in this call gets hate. Everybody in here gets hate, but instead of crying about it in the corner and making a community to make your fans destroy that person, just we live up to it and we use that as inspiration to become better. Another issue with him is on his community, he makes this community to make fun of people instead of confronting them. He hides in the background.
And you know
makes
that
fun of-
proves he's a fucking pussy. That's what he is.
I mean, if you want to put it that bluntly, there. He's just hiding and making his subscribers do all the hating for him. And that's what destroys the plush community itself.
It's their arrogance. It's like, oh my god.
It's selfish.
I mean, like, you want to know the only reason why I genuinely enjoy SML's content is just because despite him doing weekly uploads, at least he accepts criticism and makes his content good. That's the good thing about
I mean,
SML.
just think about Bowser Jr.'s
he actually has funny
That was a
jokes.
great video.
With EpicMarioBros, on the other hand, he doesn't accept criticism. He does weekly uploads, but does his content improve over time? No, it doesn't.
EpicMarioBros tends to have a very sassy, rude, slash at people who have the audacity to say anything. Even his own fans, he slashes at his own fans. Like, there was this one comment where he uploaded the trailer to the movie Remastered, and one kid was just stating, he was like, maybe you should work on your third film because that's more important. And he was like, really just rude replies to this kid who was just trying to help.
That's what this kid is. He is the snotty, rich British brat of the plus tubing community. Because
Yeah.
that's like every description y'all just said. It's basically him.
And the better
And if you
software.
don't believe me, then screw you.
That's it. But
Yep.
my whole hold on this is he should like when I first met him, I tried to Skype with him actually because me and him, not on purpose, we both kept copying each other. Like, I would upload a video and you would have a song in it that his video had that hasn't even come out yet, and we were like, and I said to him and I messaged him and I go, wow, we think alike. Like, we just really do. We have similar ideas. We should get together and talk and, make videos together. Like I do with many of my other friends. Like, help each other out. And he goes, I don't Skype people. I'm like, oh. I'm like, all right, well, I just wanted to, help each other out and work together instead of against each other. And I was like, oh, all right, well, okay. He just kind of shut me out. I was like, all right. And I gave him my honest opinion on his films.
I mean, it's better to be honest than just lie and say it's good or great when it's really not, So it's better that you're being honest about it.
Like,
Yeah,
I have my website, Poison Mushrooms Critique, where it's literally a site where people can get constructive criticism on and get noticed for smaller plush tubers. Just get feedback on their film, like honest.
And another thing, like, I even saw the reviews on your movies, EpicMarioBros, and I'll be honest here, they're not harsh, okay? It's constructive criticism. You can see it in the fucking description of the fucking review. Look, terrible voice acting, terrible plot. Do you think it's actually, oh, you're being harsh? No, it's not being harsh. It means constructive criticism.
If you're gonna make a movie, you need to be open for that. And he even said in the comment, in the credits of his film, feel free to review my film. You can't say that and expect everybody.
Oh.
And the problem is you can't. He says that because he thinks all of his reviews are going to be positive, and he doesn't realize that there will be negative reviews. And my review really wasn't even that negative. I gave him literally 1 point under the gold mushroom system. because I thought it was just there, but it wasn't enough to make it.
And that's still over 50%. Like, that's really good.
59%. That is, and then he goes on, he says to his whole community, this kid's being an asshole to me, and he's giving me the worst reviews on the entire website. I'm like, no, I gave you a very good review. I gave you a high percentage rate. I was nice.
And, like, personally, like, it probably could have been lower.
It could have, but
Exactly.
I
You
don't
being
know.
He needs a life. Like, he has no life, I can tell.
Oh my
You
god.
know? Except for just trolling people.
And complaining.
And let's end it off
Yeah,
by
that's-
saying,
I look at his community, the EMB VIP drama, and first off, the fact that he made that is just disgusting. Like, you want drama. Like, why? I'm sorry. That's like me just, like, deliberately taking all the SML fanboys and throwing them into one little group, saying, alright, hate.
yep.
And when I say EMB fanboy, that is not an insult towards anyone. That's just somebody who criticizes other people because they think someone else is a dominant. And one kid looked like an EMB fanboy to me, and so I stated that he was acting like one. And I got attacked for that. I'm like, alright, I'm sorry I shared my honest opinion. The kid looked like he was trying to make EMB look more superior than me. And I don't care. I guess he is because of subscriber count. I don't care if
Subscriber count
he...
doesn't matter.
The thing is, subscribers mean jack. You gotta look at content. Really.
And honestly, I'm going to be just flat out say right here, I don't think all of his subscribers are real.
Oh yes.
His view ratios
he
are
could have
very
bought it.
off.
He even surpassed fucking Anthony or the Super Push Bros and Stash Bros. Like, how is that possible?
It's possible if he had the view matches that matched his subscriber count.
But the
he gets-
thing is that like his view count don't even match.
It doesn't match. He has like over
And personally,
30. Isn't it like 36,000 and then he gets 9,000 views?
Yes.
It doesn't match.
He gets
He could have just sub-botted.
Yeah, you never know. And he's got the money.
he gets viral videos.
And I'm not going to say that's what he does though, because
takes
you know,
viral-
I'm not saying that's what he does. I'm saying he could.
it's what it looks like.
He gets viral videos because he takes Junior and puts them into the most popular topic, like Junior's Pokemon Go. People thought that was SML making a Junior Pokemon Go video, but it was just EpicMarioBros.
It's not
And
a problem.
you know what that proves? You're not original. I have to be honest, you're not original. That's like, okay, yeah, that's a boring
And,
video.
people
Generic,
tell-
generic.
Yeah, that's where it is though. People telling you you're not original should be a kick on you saying, alright, like sit down and literally say to yourself, what can I do to make myself more original and actually give good content to people instead of going, alright, I'm just gonna keep milking off other people. Like literally his movies do, almost all of them, have an extreme amount of other people's stuff in it. And I guess that's alright because I mean, you can get inspiration, but you don't have to make it a carbon copy. Like he did the portals from my film, he did the teleporting crystals from Cute Mario Bros. He did the master hands from Mario Plush Forever. It's like it's just all there, and you can't hide it, and you can't pretend. I just don't like he pretends that he's original. I'm like, if you're gonna do it, man up to it. You know,
Yeah.
just man up to it, man. Like if I was copying somebody, I would put credits in my description. I would say, idea inspired by this person, such and such. He doesn't do that. He acts like it's his original idea.
He's a 13-year-old rich boy who just thinks he's perfect and probably thinks he's better than SML.
He posts a lot about saying SML doesn't compare to him.
And you know what? It's not that I don't hate EMB. I really don't. Because if I hated him, then I wouldn't give him constructive criticism and try to make his channel better.
Mhm.
I would just leave him off to go burn and die. But instead, I give him reviews and I literally offered to help him. Like I said, we should Skype and brainstorm together, and he said no. I wanted to.
But
'cause
EMB
I know
hates you more than like you've even like ever like talked to him like saying you didn't like him.
it's not that it's not that I don't like him. I just don't respect him. That he wants to be the number one, and that's not a problem. Everybody would love to be number one, but he needs to work harder for it.
But he's not the number one he thinks he is.
He's
Yeah,
making
true.
people. He does a great job on making his subscribers think he is number one, though. His subscribers truly do think he is like one of the top YouTubers on on one of the top plush tubers on the YouTube.
They literally think he's the most perfect YouTuber ever.
He thinks he's a god.
He's professional. He's professional, but he's professional in the wrong way. He
Literally,
has
people
good
think
thumbnails.
he's an icon.
He has good thumbnails. Most of them can be clickbait sometimes, but he has good thumbnails. That's one thing that people look at. He actually has some good quality. He has good editing.
Okay, guys. Now I finally know. what to talk.
Dave,
All right.
he was. Save it.
It's
Go
fine.
on, Jacob.
It's fine. Go ahead.
All right. Now, to be completely honest, what makes you a content creator? Not just because you have to take criticism, then you have to not be like a complete baby and be like a complete suck up, like I can't take it. No, it's not that. If you're just going to be like against other YouTubers just because you have a big ego and you're like, oh, I'm better than this guy, then it technically proves that you're not better than anyone and you don't deserve the subscribers you're gaining right now.
I usually would stay out of EMB's drama fests, but the issue that I have is when he starts turning people against me.
This is real Keemstar stuff, everybody, and I'm just like here, like, wait, hold on, like, I'm not kidding, like, I just read through, like, the entire thing, like, the entire chat. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, seriously.
It's not cool, and it's a toxic environment that's just gonna really just crumble fans and make channels who are trying really hard to get more subscribers and to get more recognized just destroyed.
He's probably going to crash and burn eventually due to his own ego collapsing in on itself.
Because we've seen this happen to other YouTubers who got so big that, like, they act so ego that they end up falling some way or another.
I just think the main thing is that he's making enemies with people that don't want to be his enemy. He's seeking this attention, if you'll call it, and no one purposely went to do this and did it because they knew it would make him mad or they knew he would react like this. People, you're just like seeking something. I don't know if you want the attention. I don't know if you feel that you've personally been like attacked, but no one's trying to attack you here. Like,
we're trying to help you.
And some parts of this may seem like it's a little like over the top, like maybe some of this is a little bit too much, but in the purpose of this is to kind of set you on the right track, because no one here like...
And alright, here's the thing. If you're just going to be like a complete baby and if you're going to tell your fans, dislike this video, there's a video that is consisted of AMB haters, then you, my friend, are the worst plush tuber I've ever seen. The worst plush tuber I've ever seen. No offense.
Okay, here's a perfect example. Because I don't want to, like, solo him out as if he's, like, alone on this, because I know how it feels. It feels amazing when you work really hard on a project, and he shows that he does work very hard, showing by his editing. We can all agree on that. He work harder, but he does work hard. And I know how the amazing feeling when you work hard on a project, and then you see its comments and people love it. It makes you feel great. And that's how I felt when I uploaded my first film. I got great feedback. And then one of my inspirations from YouTube actually commented and reviewed my first film, and I was like, oh my god. And he didn't like it. And I was very heartbroken by it, but it really inspired me. And so when I made my second film, and from judging from fans' reviews and friends, it demolished the first one, and that just shows that I used one of my inspirations, basically giving me criticism. It helped me improve. But when I do that, he takes it as an insult. Because some of the stuff that...
Ironically, is the same case for me. I make cringy old content, like, my old videos are fucking cringy as shit. And then, like, my new videos are like, oh wow, they're receiving positive feedback. I'm like, yes, thank you. I mean, like, I appreciate the fact that I have fans, you know, that are giving me constructive criticism, because, like, I have to be honest, though, because, like, my old videos, they didn't receive any constructive criticism. I mean, like, I realized this from the top of my head, because I'm a critic, and I was like, oh my god, why did I make this crap? So I decided to improve on it, and you want to know why? Because I critique my own stuff, and that's criticism, buddy. I'm just saying, criticism helps you out.
This video that we're making right now also isn't meant to hurt you. It's meant to show you that you should really just take down that community, and you should really just try to understand criticism, because you're just hurting yourself, and you're hurting the community, and you're hurting other plush tubers. Honestly, if you guys feel the need to want to fight for EMB and like you think we are completely incorrect, then by all means just share your opinions. But because opinions, that's what's great. We can share what we think. But
Opinions is what makes us human.
And Epic
Yeah.
Mario Bros. I know what you're going to say. Wait, hold on, but I'm going to lose a lot of subs because of this. Well, I'm sorry, but it's your fault. You're the one who did this.
I don't think you're gonna lose subs, honestly. I think you might lose a few. I might lose a few for even making this video.
Especially me, because like
But-
I have some fans of that are fans of Epic Mario Bros.
But you should really just think to yourself, if people do leave your channel because of something like this, then they're not a real fan. If someone leaves my channel just because I shared what I thought, then they're not a real fan. So
But
don't.
if they're a real fan, they should
They'll
actually
stay.
show you
They'll
this
stay.
video. Yeah,
They'll show you the video and they'll say, listen to this, and like, this can help you. They'll stay and they'll want to see your improvements. I'm subscribed to you, even though I watch your videos and I want to see them improve, but I don't see the improvement. It's really just, we should all work together instead of against each other.
And yeah, a lot of people are saying, wait, hold on, this is the most sad, exposed video you ever made, Josh. What's up with that? Well, it's just because it's the fact that I returned, from the shadows, from making more plush videos, and seeing that, the community that I'm actually in, I'm actually coming back
Also,
to.
I need to talk about this very, very quickly. The plush community there's two plush communities going on right now.
We have the old generation plush.
There is the plush community as a whole, with everybody in it. But some specific people, there's a group of people, and I will not name any of them, have made another mini plush community inside the actual one, claiming that that is the plush community. And they act like it's dying, and that everybody hates each other, and we need to save it. And I'm like, no, that's not true. The plush community isn't burning and isn't dying. It's just your mini community is burning and dying because you're hating on each other. And this EMB thing is only fueling that fire. Instead of you guys accepting that there's more people in the plush community than just your group, then you will just burn up and die. Like you say you are. Like, I'm perfectly fine. Super Mario Plush Party's perfectly fine. Dubstep's fine. Logan's fine. Everybody else who's not in your little spot is fine. So if we're not seeing any issues, it's because we're not in your little clique.
That, I honestly think that needed to be said.
Yeah, stuff like that needs to be said at some point. It's better to say it.
But you guys, we have video proof, we have pictures, we took this all, and it needs to be shown. And it needs to get shut down. Nobody should have a drama community just to make fun of other people.
Exactly.
It's not cool. We're here to make content, and we're here to make each other laugh and enjoy videos. We're not here to hate each other. But that's just in human nature, I guess. Top of the food chain to the bottom of the food chain is just in human nature. And so there's always going to be one person better than the other, but that doesn't mean you should work less. And that doesn't mean you should try to hate the people who are better than you, or worse than you, or you're jealous of, or of anything. I don't know. Any reason to hate somebody because you don't like the way they're talking about you, or you're jealous of them, you shouldn't hate them. And the biggest thing is, if you don't like the way somebody is talking about you, or if you really just don't like the reviews that are being given to you, confront them. Be like, I don't like the reviews, please take them down.
And it also proves that you're not a good content creator that doesn't take criticism. And most of all, that, my God, you're just exposing yourself to the entire public, basically.
You're making yourself look bad.
You're making yourself look like a fool, mate.
You're making yourself look mean and rude, and honestly, it makes people want to not be around you. The fact that you're taking my subscribers, anybody else's subscribers, and making them say, his videos are trash, his movies suck, and I'm sitting here like, really? I for instance, this one kid who I literally Skyped with, a fan, says he's a stuck-up prick and his movies are trash. And if you scroll down in my movies comments, he's like, 10 out of 10, this movie was phenomenal, I loved it so much. And I'm like, what have you done?
Mm-hmm.
That's just my statement, and that is where we should probably end this, because we've been rambling on.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the exposed video on Epic Mario Bros. Well, technically,
Does anybody have any final thoughts before we go out?
So yeah, guys, thank you all for watching the message on Epic Mario Bros, or better yet, the exposed video on Epic Mario Bros.
Yeah. be kind, and just
Be a
work
better
hard.
person.
Yeah, be kind, work hard.
Yes.
Any final messages from anyone?
I think
No.
that's it.
That's it. All right. Well, EMB, just work hard and just
I love you.
Dan, and just accept that nobody's against you, and that
You're
we're
the best
trying.
you-
People are trying to help you, and we're not trying to destroy you. And please stop acting
It
like
could be
we are.
something great. Literally.
Yeah, you could. You could be, if you really, really tried, you could possibly be the next big plush tuber if you listen to what people say. Like, honestly, maybe get some voice actors if people don't like your voice acting. And please stop breathing so hard into the mic.
And
I'm sorry, that needed to be said. Criticism. It's not to be mean, it's to help. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. Thank you, EMB, for watching.
if you did watch,
Oh, he'll watch.
Probably just not gonna send
if
this
he
thing.
even made it this far in the video,
I'm sure this will be on his community.
so we'll see.
Alright, well, thank you for watching, everybody.
Bye.